All right, thankfully the severe threat wrapping up for us. Man, storms really strong. Boston Mountains south towards Fort Smith, the Arkansas River Valley. That's where we've really seen those strongest storms kind of impact areas like Fort Smith. You're seeing right there. That's where we had 61-mile-per-hour wind gusts recorded. We also had a 70-mile-per-hour wind gust recorded across the area near Van Buren. So again, we had damaging winds and the potential for a few tornadoes. That was our highest threat that we were tracking yesterday, meaning we thought these two severe weather had the potential to impact more people out there. And that's what we saw. Look at that swath there really impacting Boston Mountains south towards the River Valley. So again, damaging winds, tornadoes, those were the top two threats that we highlighted, and we could see that again as we get into Wednesday. Lots of severe weather reports across Oklahoma. Our neighbors out towards the west really hit hard yesterday afternoon and evening. That's the same line of storms that rolled through our area. You got very heavy rainfall in Benton, Washington, Madison, Carroll counties. Not everybody got rain the further south you go. It really started to taper off just south of the I-40 corridor. So we know we got some good rain to the north, some gusty winds, some lightning, but this was the strongest swath that came through here. We had our first tornado. This is what prompted us to go live around 2 a.m. this morning. And we had a clear debris signature there. Very strong rotation was showing with that. That tracked eastward, was making a run to Winslow, weakened, cycled, and then was tornado warned again going into southwestern Madison County. Maybe spawned another tornado there. We had some signatures on radar we were looking at. And then we had multiple areas of rotation that we were tracking in Crawford and Franklin. Honestly, they all could have touched down at least briefly, with also damaging wind gusts kind of mixed in there. We had those strong winds push south. We had reports of a tree on a house near Greenwood. And then again, those 60 and 70 mile per hour damage reports coming out of the Fort Smith Van Buren area. We have lots of down power lines and down trees being reported across parts of Crawford, Franklin, into Johnson, and then some areas just off towards the south. So again, very strong storms rolled through. Those are out of here now. Sunshine's going to increase for us. Temperatures in the upper 70s, low 80s, northwest Arkansas, trying to mix in a few more of those 80s in the River Valley. We turn our attention to Wednesday. Next threat for severe weather comes in. Warm, moist air will come surging back in over the next 24 hours. That'll set the stage for an unstable atmosphere. You just need something to set it off. We're going to have a cold front come in from the north, and that's going to try to light that fuse and give us those showers and thunderstorms. We'll have a chance for a few early day thunderstorms far northwestern Arkansas. We'll have to watch that. Could get a strong one or two there, but we'll really be watching as that front slowly starts to push south. Peak daytime heating, late afternoon, early evening. This is where we could get a handful of these rotating thunderstorms, supercells here, that would all be capable of producing damaging hail, damaging winds, and then a few tornadoes. So we'll have to watch those. Anything that can get going will be in a very unstable atmosphere. Main window for those will be 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Should be wrapping up in our southern zones, and then we'll be looking at a break. We'll actually get a north wind for a couple of days, which will drive in some drier, cooler air. Look at that, upper 60s, low 70s, northwest Arkansas, low humidity on Friday, low to mid 70s for highs with lower humidity for the River Valley on Friday. Right now we're looking dry into the weekend. We could start to see some rain chances coming back in as we get into early next week. But what a 2-week stretch there. Last full week of April, first full week of May, a lot of rain in and out of 5 country. We did need the rain, believe it or not, in northwest Arkansas, but we finally have enough.
We need to dry up a little bit.
Yeah,
we do.
need the sunshine. All right, well, we'll be tracking any storms that move into our area over these next few days, and you can get those alerts sent straight to your phone. All you have to do is download our 5 News app, search for KFSM in your app store.